Hey guys, it's Kim. We're back with another MC5 video, and today I'm kind of out of ideas right now with on Combat 4 and all that. I just can't record, so I'm kind of just like, must play, must record. So you know what? I went back to an earlier video. This video is Modern Combat 5 E3 demo, which was played at E3, and it's an alpha version of the game, so it's not even in beta yet, or was then. So there were still a lot of bugs, still a lot of stuff to fix, you know, just not many things shown. And this video is actually by Giiks. I'll actually post the original and the channel in the description, so I'm giving the credit where it's due. But I just took some pictures of just some little highlights I thought I'd let you guys know about. So let's go get ahead and right into it. I just messed up that wording. Okay, let's go. So first picture here on the top left, you're going to see it says Player X. So whatever your name is, whatever it be, mine would be like Binates123 or whatever. And then it says rank 13. Now I'm kind of curious if that has something to do with the multiplayer. It looks toward like it looks like it. It says rank 13. I don't think you're going to be able to rank in single player. So I'm guessing they'll be linked to your multiplayer. Not sure how that's going to play out, but it's just there, I guess, to just notify you. And then if you actually look here, this is actually a similar kind of system, like changing like your attachment stuff. It's sort of the same system as Crisis. If you don't know what Crisis is, it's a space like FPS shooter, and it can basically change like your weapon and your attachments like right on the spot. You can do that whole side thing and you choose whatever thing you want. If you actually want to look that up, go ahead and look that up. It's Crisis. That's what it's called, Crisis. And it's very similar. And if you actually see on the bottom here, this gun is actually an ACR. All right. If you don't know what ACR is, just look back into Call of Duty. So this is not the ACM, it's not coming back, it's the ACR, which is a famous assault rifle. And if you actually look on the bottom, there's actually like I don't know, it looks like an M16, it really does. It looks like very similar to the MC2 gun. That was like called, what was it called? It was like an MN01669 or something. Oh my god, it was crazy, but that looks exactly like it, so I'm going to say it's the M16. If you actually look on the right, there's actually, it says assault rifle and then pistol, so you can actually change between your guns and which attachments you want to choose. So this person could have went to the pistol and changed the attachments there too, but didn't show it in this demo, which kind of sucked, but we see that. And if we go ahead and go to the next picture, the attachments you're going to see here are very similar. I think they're actually identical to MC4. So it's the same stuff, it's the flash suppressor. And we're going to go ahead and go to the next picture. Here you get the sight, so they get the aim ACOG. And then there's, there's normal sight, there's red dot or whatever there will be. So it looks exactly the same as MC4. And over here is the grips. TAC 1, it's probably going to be TAC 2, vertical, ergonomic. Yeah, see ergonomic over here. It's the same stuff as MC4, so it's pretty cool to see that back, just in a different system. Here, you're going to see the same system we've seen in all Modern Combat games, where it's sort of interactive in single player, where the enemy would try to hit you, and you try to evade him or try to counter it by swiping your finger on a certain part. And I always thought that was pretty cool, but I mean, it's not something that's like, oh, awesome, but I just want to let you guys know that if you haven't noticed that. And then over here, as this person was walking, there's actually the M16 on the ground. So I just wanted to show you guys that that's the silhouette of it. That looks like the same gun we saw earlier. And this person could have picked it up, but didn't. So it kind of sucked again, because we want all the latest things like ever. Like we want to see everything, but they didn't, so which kind of sucks. But go ahead to the next picture. Again, not really too big, not too like a big deal, but you can go ahead and tap that sprint button. You can go ahead and jump over obstacles like you did in MC4, which is pretty cool. That was actually a really cool style and system they put into MC4, so I'm glad they're bringing it back. The next thing we're seeing is kind of when this person was hit like with an RPG, or was hit near by an RPG, there's water splashed onto the screen. You can actually see the water. And this system is actually in Order and Chaos Online, where you kind of see that effect. With that water effect, which is pretty cool. So I'd like to see that in MC5, where you can see that it feels like it's sort of realistic, which is pretty cool. And then the next picture over here, we actually see this person go into Last Stand. Now, for all of us who's played Call of Duty for years, you're gonna hate this. Or, if you're into that, but I personally hate this. I hate this system. I really hope it doesn't go into multiplayer. I hope it stays just in single player, because MC4 has had stuff that is in single player, not in multiplayer. Like in single player, you can actually buy a perk with coins, in-game currency. You can actually get sleight of hand, which is to reload faster, to aim down your sight faster. You can't do that in multiplayer. Well, you can reload faster, but it's not the same though. And then to aim down sight, you can't do that faster. So there's stuff in the single player that's not in multiplayer. I hope they kind of keep this in single player, because it's gonna suck. So basically, you get on the ground, you have only a pistol with, like it says here, infinite ammo, but you have a pistol, you shoot people while your teammate comes and revives you. I would not like to see that in MC5, but we're gonna have to see. And then over here in this picture, I just want to show you the reload animation. It looks the same as the other guns we've seen in MC4. I really want some kind of variation. I don't want all this stuff, you know, staying new. I want this to be a game that's sort of familiar, but again is something new. And I'm kind of quoting that from that iOS 7 thing, where it's something similar but something new at the same time. The next picture over here is this person right next to an enemy. There's actually a knife button that appears over here, and that is just wicked awesome, because MC4 has been driving me nuts. It's just too easy for noobs to kill you like that. And now we have a solution. It's just like MC3. We have a separate button, which is just fantastic. And then over here in the next picture, we actually see a sort of similar perk we've seen in MC4, which I forgot the name. What was it called? Oh my god. Oh, I forgot, but it's in the intervention specialization, where you can actually see people through walls. You can see their kind of outline, and that's pretty cool. I sort of favor that. I don't want it to be too overpowered though, so I hope they keep it at a minimum. And again, you know, they have this special new equipment now. You can throw it, and it would give you that sort of radar around, which is pretty cool. And then hopefully maybe there'll be more equipment as well. Then this next picture, we actually see a building falling. Now I'm kind of keeping my hopes up. Like, I think I'm setting my expectations way too high, but this would be awesome to see if actually we see destructible environment. Now I really doubt it, but you never know. The next picture here, which really intrigued me because I never noticed this when I saw this. If you actually zoom in here on the bottom, there's actually an icon that shows sort of like a crate or a box to pick up, and there actually is a crate on the bottom, and this person never picked it up, and I'm not quite sure what this means. Now, in my mind, 3 words come into my head: search and destroy. I'm thinking something along the lines of search and destroy mode, like Call of Duty, coming to MC5. Now, it doesn't have to be search and destroy, but it's something cool to think about. Where there's sort of more interactive stuff you can do. You can like tap somewhere maybe to defuse a bomb, to pick up a bomb you see here. So maybe there'll be different modes that have to deal with that, which would be sick. But I just want to let you guys know that. And then over here in the last picture, I just want to show you guys that the grenade, when the person's throwing it, it looks like a frag grenade on the right, but when he throws it, it kind of has that smoky effect. It's not that kind of line, that white line that we've seen in MC4. I sort of liked it because you actually can see where it went, but here you actually don't see it. It's actually just thrown and then it just explodes normally without any kind of highlight. So I thought that was pretty interesting. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If I kind of miss anything, let me know if you spot anything else or mysterious in this video. Again, this is not mine. I took the pictures from a video by Giiks. They're an awesome people who went to E3 to get this. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.